The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first. Unfortunately,
of you, we're in this mess. Forever you will acquiesce. How you love to be deceived. Whatever they tell you, you believe. Dead of sight, dead of mind, news believer, you are blind. Critical thinker, you are not. Never independent thoughts. Bust into your paradigm. Hypnotized with pantomime. Regurgitating all you hear. Spread your terror, spread your fear. Never your mind to be free. Never your eyes will ever see. Lick the boot of tyranny, begging for your slavery. They who have remote control, the TV know your very soul. Tune into the great deceiver, television watching news believer. Inject your poison, wear your mask. All they have to do is ask. Never questioning authority. Blindly following like sheep. Yes sir, no sir, free backs full. You television watching fool. Never your mind to be free. Never your eyes will ever see. Lick the boot of tyranny, begging for your slavery. They who have remote control, the TV know your very soul. Tune into the great deceiver, television watching news believer.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
In their world forever locked. Into their world forever boxed. Reality you leave behind. A prisoner of your own mind. Forever you will be deceived. Never, ever to be free. Never your mind to be free. Never your eyes will ever see. Lick the boot of tyranny, begging for your slavery. They who have remote control, the TV know your very soul. Tune into the great deceiver, television watching news believer. Never your mind to be free. Never your eyes will ever see. Lick the boot of tyranny, begging for your slavery. They who have remote control, the TV know your very soul. Tune into the great deceiver, television watching news believer.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see.
Wait! No, I'm overdue.
This world is not what you think it is.
Cue the programming.
This world is not what you think it is.
For centuries, man has been conned into believing that they share a common ancestor with apes, and that they live on a spinning ball, flying through infinite space at speeds that no human can even fathom. Somehow, this belief system has taken hold with the majority of humanity, although there is no proof for any of these things whatsoever. The verifiable fact is that the earth underneath our feet is a level and motionless plane. Currently, many people are beginning to understand this fact, despite a lifetime of brainwashing from agenda-driven public education and media propaganda.
The flat earth lie is the rug that we need to pull out from the elite. And once we do that, their whole table of cards will fall to the ground. People aren't seeing how much of an Achilles heel this flat earth subject actually is. They think it's too peripheral and too irrelevant, but it's actually not peripheral. It's what we stand on, and it's completely relevant because it's the biggest and longest running deception in all of history, and so many of their other deceptions rely on this one to prop it up. And once you know about this one, all their other deceptions, they're so easy to see. It's the same reason none of the flat earthers fell for the COVID scam. It's the same reason that, flat earthers are so easy to wake up to almost every other conspiracy, and usually they already know it. And once you meet them, it's like they're at the bottom of the rabbit hole, so to speak. And that's what we're trying to bring to people. We're not trying to stay here in a little clique in the bottom of the rabbit hole and be like, how cool we are, we made it, we're the ones, we're the in-group. It's like, no, this is not fun. We don't want to be here. I mean, they'll just stomp on us if we stay here too long. We want to come out from the underground and take over the overground, with these nuggets, these gems that we found down here. We got to bring them up to everybody else. That's our mission. Bring it all back up to the surface, not just stay down here collecting nuggets and being happy about being part of the in-group down the rabbit hole.
Rabbit! Wait! No, I'm overdue. I'm really in a stew. No time to say goodbye. Hello, I'm late.
My, what a peculiar place to have a party. You know, Dinah, we really shouldn't be doing this. After all, we haven't been invited, and curiosity often leads to trouble. Goodbye, Dinah. Goodbye. Goodness, what if I should fall right through the center of Earth and come out the other side where people walk upside down? Oh, but that's silly. Nobody... Oh! Oh, Mr. Rabbit! Wait!
What if I should fall right through the center of Earth and come out the other side where people walk upside down? Oh, but that's silly.
Oh, but that's silly. Oh, but that's silly.
What does that mean?
It means buckle your seatbelt, Dorothy, because Kansas is going bye-bye.
I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice, tumbling down the rabbit hole. You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees because he is expecting to wake up. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Felt like heaven. Remember a time before 9/11. It started there. For me, that was the big when and where. I woke up. Reality hit me. I stood there just getting choked up. After the towers, we searched everything. I sat there for hours. JFK was first. Seems to me that the whole Kennedy family was cursed. False flag attacks. Out to get the sheep fighting at their backs. Vietnam was one. A false flag event that was discovered years after the war was done. They go so low. Let's see how deep the rabbit hole goes.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Chemicals in the sky, spraying the people, giving us new ways to die. Poisoning gas supplies, you can only see this with vacant eyes. Sheep feel defeated, unaware they are beaten down by the elite. Working like slaves, but don't say anything about it, don't make waves, just blend in. But hear this warning that the truth is our sending. Is the earth flat? Your mind should be wide open before you even look into that. It makes sense. Gravity is getting beat down because it's more dense. They want your soul. They don't want you looking down this rabbit hole.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.